To make any changes to your Boomerang room, you'll need to go to the configuration area. This is in the top right hand corner when you first go to the landing page of your Boomerang room. Once you've clicked on this button, you'll be taken to a page with several tabs at the top. These tabs contain everything you need to make any changes to your room. The room configuration section contains all of the basic information that applies across the whole of your Boomerang room. This includes the name, the description, the SLA, and whether or not the room is active. If you wish to change the colour scheme, just click on the theme button. This will present you with 4 different options for the colours of your room. Please note that I've changed the SLA of this room to 48 hours. I'll show you later what effect this has. Now we're going to define which topics users will be able to ask questions about. This is a very simple process. Just type in the name of the desired topic and click on Create Topic. Once the topic is added, you will then have the option to add subtopics. Now we're going to determine the sign-up journey that users will have to go through in order to request access to your Boomerang room. Please note that as we're creating a hierarchy here, you need to click on the Tree tab and not on the Teams tab. Start off by creating the teams. Please note that you'll have to change the type to team and not node. I'll explain why in just a minute. I'm now going to add some nodes. What this allows us to do is split up the teams based on function, location, or any other category that you prefer. This makes the sign-up journey easier, particularly if you've got a large number of user teams. All you need to do is add a node and drag and drop the teams that you require into the node category. You'll see in a minute what effect this has. This is what the user will see when they first log into Boomerang. I'm now going to show you what it will look like when they try to sign up to the room that we've just created. As you can see, the nodes have appeared as categories within the team, and another drop-down box appears every time you click on a node with a team underneath it. We're now going to set up the routing of any questions coming into the tool. You'll notice on screen that it's currently not possible to route any question to a given team. The reason for this is that all of the teams at the moment are user teams, so we need to change some of those to moderator teams. To change this, I'm going back to the configuration area and clicking on the Teams tab. At the moment you can see that where it says internal, all of the teams currently say false. In order to make a team a moderator team, we need to change this to true. I'm going to use test team 1 as my moderator team. Click on edit. You'll see a tick box underneath the word internal. Tick this to make the team a moderator team. I'm also going to set Scallywag Dave as the supervisor for any questions that come through to this team. Now if I ask a question, I can direct the query to test team 1. However, there are no topics to ask about. To change this, I'm going to go to the Teams section in the configuration area. You'll notice that underneath the section that I've just amended, there's an area called Topics. I'm now going to choose from the predefined topics and select which ones I want to be applicable to this team. Doing it in this way means that we can customize which topics are available when directing a query to a particular team. You'll notice that now if I go to ask a question and select Test Team 1, the topics that I selected are now available. I can continue to ask a question now, and you'll notice that once it's posted, the SLA is 48 hours as per the change that I made earlier on. Scallywag Dave is also the supervisor. So the final thing that we have to do is to make sure that the questions from the user teams are correctly routed through to the moderator teams. The way we do this is to allocate a supervising team for each of the user teams. In this situation, the user team will adopt the supervisor and the topics that are allocated to the supervising team. Let me give you an example. In this example, any user that is signed up to Test Team 2 will now see the topics that are present for Test Team 1 anytime they ask a question. The supervisor for those questions will also be Scallywag Dave, just like Test Team 1. Your Boomerang room is now all ready to go. For any promotional material, please see the link below.